Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Bear River Blogger, and I know it's been a while since I've done a video update, and that's partially due because I still can't do regular videography out on the bird refuge, auto route, or anywhere on federal land right now. It's still kind of a crazy deal, but so I'm standing on 4th Street, as you can see. We look right into the sun. And I pulled over here just for a quick update. If you look out kind of on the right side of the screen where the horizon is, see those little white dots? Those are Tundra swans. It is today's October 30th, and the Tundra swans are starting to move in. They've been in here for actually a couple of weeks. I saw my first flock of them about a week and a half ago, about 50. But in the last week, we've been getting extremely cold here in Utah. In fact, it kind of a light freeze last night. Some of the shallow water, in fact, that water right there is frozen, just a little bit of ice on it. So some of the shallow waters here on the refuge actually froze up a little bit. It's going to thaw out again when the sun comes up and warms up, and especially we're supposed to back up into the 60s this week. So it was just an early frost, but that actually helps bring the Tundra swans down, and they're starting to show up. You won't be able to hear them, but I can hear actually they're out further on the Bear River Club out there, which is the property just to the east of the refuge. There's quite a few of them out there. It's, maybe many hundreds, maybe even, some little thousands out there. Quite a few Tundra swans have moved in the last week, which is good for those of you who want to come see the Tundra swans. Now, I will say that November and early December, you can find lots of Tundra swans out here, but it's not the best time because of one reason. Hunting season actually pushes most of the birds off the auto route, so you don't get to see them as easily as you do in late February, early March. But they are here, and you can see them out here, and you can find opportunities if you're patient to photograph them and see them. Some of the best places to find them is actually come stand on 4th Street like I am in the evening when the birds move around a little bit. And I've had better luck out here than I have actually on the bird refuge, because the places on the bird refuge where you're going to find them, they're all closed areas because they kind of get away from the hunting pressure a bit. So that's just kind of how it is during hunting season. But they are here, and they're going to keep pouring in. More numbers are going to keep rising over the next few weeks. November is the best time in the fall, like mid-November, to find them when they usually peak. And then when we get a hard freeze, they usually all bail and head to I think it's up in Northern California is where they end up at. So, and now until we get that first hard freeze, which usually sometimes late November, I've seen it as early as Thanksgiving. Sometimes we don't get that hard freeze to early December. And then what I mean by hard freeze is when the whole refuge freezes over, especially overnight within a day or two. Sometimes that one night it'll get so cold at night that the refuge the next morning is completely frozen. The swans need the water, so because they feed on aquatic vegetation. So when things freeze up like that, they usually bail pretty quickly and head down to California. So now until then is the best time in the fall to come see the swans on the bird refuge. So I just wanted to stop and give you guys a quick video update that the Tundra swans are in. So if you're anxious to come see them this fall, they're here. I didn't see any on the auto route this morning as I drove around, but it was kind of slow on the auto route. I saw lots of other things, a lot of Wilson snipe out there, which was kind of cool. But the Tundra swan's not. So anyway, if you like these video updates, I hope these things help you. If you guys want to come out and check out the birds, I suggest following this channel and follow me at bearriverblogger.com, and we'll catch you on the next video update.